Welcome to Golden Fortune Leo, the channel where we dive deep into the cosmic currents that guide you, my dear Leos. Whether you're a new viewer or an old friend of the pride, I'm thrilled to have you here with me today. This special bonus reading for August 2025 is packed with revelations, insights, and yes, a bit of humor, because if there's one thing I know about Leo energy, it's that you guys have a fiery spirit that could light up the world, but you also appreciate a little bit of wit along the way. Now, let's get into the heart of the matter, your journey this month. If you're tuning in right now, I want you to know that something significant is unfolding for you. The energies for August are incredibly charged, and as a Leo, you're no stranger to intense, transformative moments. But the real question is, are you ready for what's coming? Let's start by addressing what's been weighing on you lately: your long-term relationships. Yes, I see some of you cringing, because this topic often brings up the deepest of emotions. Now, I'm not talking about the minor, day-to-day annoyances that come with living life alongside another person. I'm talking about those deeper, cyclical patterns that you've been navigating for a while now, the ones that feel like a never-ending loop, a record playing the same song over and over. You've felt it, haven't you? That nagging sense of instability, like something is just off. The cards are clear: Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Tower card appearing in your spread signal a shaky foundation, and as you know, Leos don't thrive in shaky ground. Leos are known for their confidence, their power, and their ability to shine brightly in any space. But what happens when the very foundation you're standing on starts to crumble? It's like trying to light a fire in the middle of a storm. No matter how hard you try, you can't find stability. Some of you have been doing exactly that, trying to patch up cracks in a relationship that feels like it's sinking. You've been anticipating the worst, wondering if it's time to walk away. But here's the real question: is it the fear of losing the relationship, or is it the fear of confronting the truth that it might not be as strong as you thought? Here's the twist, though: the World card shows up, telling me that this moment, this turbulent moment, is actually a portal. You're standing at the edge of something big. For the chosen ones, this is a transformative time, one that holds the potential for personal growth, reinvention, and a new chapter of your life. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Yes, things might feel chaotic and even overwhelming, but let me remind you of one crucial thing: chaos is often the precursor to triumph. You know that, Leo. You've faced obstacles before, and you've emerged stronger each time. This cycle of instability? It's only the beginning of a profound transformation that will shape the rest of the year. Now, I won't sugarcoat it for you. The path ahead may feel like a labyrinth at times, but you have the strength and resilience to navigate it. The Knight of Pentacles reversed is asking you to reflect on the past, what has been holding you back in your relationship, or perhaps, in your life? Are you repeating old patterns? Are you waiting for things to change without taking the first step yourself? The energy of this month encourages you to take charge of your own destiny. You are the lion, after all, and no one can take your power unless you allow them to. This is a time for introspection, but also for action. If your relationship is showing cracks, it's a sign that it might be time to rebuild or even let go. Don't let fear stop you. The Tower might symbolize destruction, but it also represents the clearing away of old structures that no longer serve you, making way for something far more powerful. The Year of Triumph 2025 is on the horizon, and for the chosen ones, this year holds immense potential for greatness. But remember, before you can rise, you must first fall. Embrace the change, trust the process, and know that you're destined for bigger things. So, Leos, as you move through this month, keep your eyes open for opportunities to reinvent yourself and your relationships. Yes, there may be discomfort, but as a Leo, discomfort often signals growth. Don't shy away from it. You have everything you need within you to turn this energy into triumph. And remember, sometimes, the greatest victories come from embracing the unexpected. Keep shining, stay true to your path, and trust that the universe has a plan for you. Golden Fortune Leo is here to guide you every step of the way. The emotional roller coaster of a partner. If you're riding that ride, you're certainly not alone. Let's break it down. When the Sun card is reversed, combined with a mix of pages and kings popping up in the spread, it paints a picture of someone who's emotionally unpredictable, if not downright immature. It's like they're constantly shifting between extremes, with no real clarity about what they want. One minute they're all in, next thing you know, they're out, pulling back like a hermit crab retreating into its shell. It's exhausting, isn't it? But here's the kicker: it's not just about you. Your partner may be carrying unresolved emotional baggage, likely stemming from past trauma or unhealed wounds. And while you're caught in this emotional whirlpool, it's important to remember, it's not your fault. The emotional turbulence they're creating isn't something you signed up for, but you're feeling the fallout nonetheless. As chosen ones, you're positioned to lead by example, showing the world how to rise above and heal. But let's be real, healing is a solo journey. You can't force someone to face their wounds if they aren't ready to. That said, 2025 is shaping up to be a transformative year for you. The energies are ripe for growth and personal evolution. But you can't keep carrying the emotional weight of someone else's unresolved issues. You can be there for them, sure, but don't let their chaos drown out your own peace. Healing starts within, and you can't pour from an empty cup. If they're not willing to confront their past, you have to ask yourself, are you willing to stay in this emotionally draining dynamic? Just remember, no one can heal if they're too afraid to face the source of their pain. This is the part that often feels the heaviest. Trust me, I feel the weight of this energy just as much as you do. But here's the thing, the advice is clear, though not always easy to follow. If you want to continue in this relationship, you first need to figure out what both of you truly want. No more games, no more back and forth. If there's no common ground, then perhaps it's time to let the tower burn to the ground. It might feel dramatic, but sometimes destruction is the best form of transformation. Now, don't just walk away without doing the necessary inner work. After the dust settles, it's time to clean up the rubble. Let go of what no longer serves you, be it emotional baggage, outdated beliefs, or toxic patterns. This isn't just about the other person, it's about you. 2025, the year of triumph, is all about shedding those old energies and clearing space for something new, something that aligns with the highest version of yourself. Think of it as a cosmic spring cleaning, but with much more emotional depth and less dust. In relationships, there's only so much you can control, and newsflash, you can't change someone else. As much as you might want to mold them into what you need, it's impossible if they aren't ready for it. But what you can change is how you react, how you approach the situation, and how you hold yourself through it all. You, as a Leo, are a natural-born leader. You weren't made to get stuck in an emotional quicksand, sinking further with each wave of doubt. You were born to rise above it. Chosen ones, this is your time to step into your full power, not just for your own growth, but to show the world the power of resilience. Yes, relationships can feel like walking through fire sometimes. But guess what? That's where you forge your strength. Walk through it, rise from the ashes, and rebuild stronger than ever. You've got this. To all my single Leos out there, the journey ahead is like a roller coaster with a few unexpected twists and turns, and trust me, you're about to feel every drop and climb. Let's talk about new connections. Right now, with the Ace of Wands reversed and the Seven of Cups, it's easy to feel like you're swimming in a pool of confusion. Should you move forward or turn the other way? The fog is thick, and it's tough to see what lies ahead. But here's the kicker, sometimes confusion is exactly what the universe needs to shake things up. The karmic wheel is spinning, and it's pushing you to recalibrate your direction, even if you don't fully understand where you're going just yet. But don't let the fog cloud your judgment. You're a Leo, for goodness sake, and you've got that powerful, intuitive flame within you. Trust it. It's the one thing that will always guide you, no matter how chaotic the situation seems. Chosen ones, this is your moment to step back and take a deeper look. Sometimes the best way forward is by taking a pause and seeing the bigger picture. And when it comes to new relationships, communication is your secret weapon. Be open, be honest, and most importantly, be true to yourself. If something feels off, don't brush it aside. Those red flags are waving for a reason. Remember, a lion doesn't hesitate when it's time to pounce, and you shouldn't hesitate when something isn't right. Trust your instincts, take your time, and remember, the universe has its way of bringing the right connections into your life. Keep your head high and your heart even higher. Your path is unfolding, and the best is yet to come. Ah, the past always lurking, always calling. I know, some of you have been hoping to close that door for good, but here we are again, looking back. And here's the thing, there's a lingering energy around someone from your past, and it won't seem to let go. The King of Pentacles reversed and the Tower cards suggest that this person is stuck in their old ways, still trying to find validation or some kind of closure from you. Problem is, they've done no work to evolve, and that energy? It's not exactly the kind that'll help you grow. This person might try to reel you back into an unhealthy cycle, especially if they've been inconsistent with you before. The Five of Swords is here as a warning. There's something off about their intentions. It's all too easy for an ex to pop up when they see you starting to move on. They'll try to test the waters, maybe even feed off your vulnerability. But let's be real here, chosen ones, that's their ego talking, not their heart. They're not reaching out for love, they're reaching out for something to fill their own void. So, here's the hard truth. Not everything from the past needs to be revisited. You've already outgrown that chapter, and re-entering it could mean stepping backward instead of moving forward. Trust your intuition on this one. You know what's best for you, even if it's tempting to believe that maybe, just maybe, they've changed. Spoiler alert, probably not. Some things are best left where they belong, in the past. As hard as it may be, sometimes you have to close that door for good. And remember, the only way to move forward is to stop looking over your shoulder. The future's waiting for you, go claim it. Alright, single Leos, let's get real. If you've been wondering whether or not it's worth revisiting someone from your past, here's my simple piece of advice: don't fight the process. Whether it's an old relationship, a situation, or even a habit that no longer serves you, it's time to let it go. That's right, let it go. You are being called to release those old energies, and only then will you be able to vibrate at a frequency that aligns with the blessings and opportunities waiting for you in 2025. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not saying you should erase all of your past. But it's a moment of reflection. Take the time to ask yourself, what's truly holding me back? Is it them, or is it me? Maybe it's not the other person who needs to change, maybe it's how you approach relationships. It's not about blaming the past, but about learning from it without letting it chain you down. You can look back and say, okay, I get it now, and then choose to walk forward, wiser and more aligned with the person you've become. 2025 is shaping up to be your year of triumph, but only if you allow yourself to shed the things that no longer align with your highest good. Old patterns, toxic dynamics, or unresolved issues, these things are like emotional baggage weighing you down. Trust me, Leos, you weren't made to carry that stuff around. The universe is handing you a new chapter, full of new opportunities, but only if you clear space for it. So, Be brave, let go, and watch as the path forward unfolds with fresh energy, purpose, and maybe even a little bit of Leo flair. You've got this. The energies surrounding Leo right now are undeniably intense, but here's the twist: they're not just intense, they're transformative. Whether you're holding on in a relationship that feels like it's hanging by a thread or facing the unknown with someone new, remember one thing: you are a force to be reckoned with. You have the power to reshape your world, to rise above and claim the life you deserve. This is your moment, chosen ones. The universe is aligning for you in ways that are about to unlock something extraordinary. Now, I know it might feel like you're standing at a crossroads, unsure whether to walk away or rebuild what's been broken. But listen carefully, the universe is guiding you. The Year of Triumph 2025 is more than just a theme, it's a call for you to trust the process, to embrace the lessons that come with it, and to step forward with confidence, even when the road ahead seems unclear. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do for yourself is to let go of what no longer serves you. And here's the truth: that's when the real magic begins. When you release the old, the new can enter, and that's where the transformation happens. Remember, Leos, you are not just here to survive, but to thrive. So, whether it's in a relationship, a career, or any other aspect of your life, embrace the unexpected. The unknown holds opportunities, not obstacles, and those opportunities are waiting for you to step into them with both feet firmly planted in your confidence. I hope this message resonates deeply with you, and I can't wait to watch you rise and shine like the Leo you were always meant to be. You are destined for greatness, and every twist, every turn in your journey is leading you closer to the best version of yourself. So, keep shining, keep embracing the lessons, and most importantly, keep living your truth. And hey, if you found this reading helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Golden Fortune Leo. I'll always be here to guide you through the twists and turns ahead. Stay blessed, and keep embracing your journey.